Murtala, yesterday, Kokobot case was in court.
Yes. So the safe defense witness for Seidu Agongo, she was in court. It was an officer from the Ghana Standard Authority. You know, the issue about liquid fertilizer all has to do with testing and the value of it. Prosecution that has described it as worthless. At the point in time, say that it is one that farmers could even drink on the farm. It's water. So that tells you how worthless it is. And the witnesses were in court to disprove that, to say that that is not the outcome of all that. So yesterday, the safe defense witness for Seidu Agongo and Agricult Ghana Limited were in court to testify. So they're still on the evidence in chief, one that is done. Cross-examination before Justice Abuaji Tando will continue. So that case continues again today in relation to the Cocoa Board case where Dr. Stephen Kwabena and Seidu Agongo and Agricult Ghana Limited are facing charges.
Beige Bank?
Yes. So the assistant witness yesterday was dealt with.
Okay, so done and dusted.
Yes, done and dusted.
So we're waiting for the 17th
Absolutely.
witness.
So
we're still climbing.
Yeah, we are climbing.
Okay.
We are climbing. But yesterday, Justice Ifiasa Wasaribuchi gave a caution. She gave a warning and said, "Look, all the 15 witnesses who have come, there's something similar about some of the things that they have been saying, how procurement, certain things were procured and all that." So she made a point that the kind of testimonies that the first 15 have come to court says most of them have repeated themselves. So the court will no longer entertain that because what she wants to hear in relation to the kind of message that Mr. Nyineku and his lawyers want to put across, the court said, "I've had enough with the 15 witnesses who have come." However, the court is saying that any witness who will come subsequently, who will come and repeat any of what the previous 15 witnesses have said, the court said it's going to stop the person, it's going to discharge the person, and strike out the evidence. So bring your witness, make sure that the witnesses who are coming, none of them will come and say anything that is in relation to what the 15 have said. And what the message that they are trying to put across is the fact that, you know, some monies have made rounds. And they are saying that most of them who have come are people who have access to those money, who are in leadership position, and they received those money and brought documents, statements to come and justify how those monies were expended and all that, to make the point that the money didn't go to Mr. Nyineku's pocket as has been acclaimed in order. But Justice Ifiasa Wasaribuchi yesterday made the point that yes, now, and the court has also given permission for some of the witnesses to testify via video link. They are waiting for the Chief Justice's acceptance of that to happen. When that happens, any of the witnesses that they intend to take who will be testifying via video, it will be allowed. But yesterday, the indication is that 15 is down. They are now nearing 29 witnesses as per what they have so far trying to put before the court. The witnesses, as Justice Ifiasa Wasaribuchi mentioned, is getting close to about 29 now. So 61 is still climbing. So yesterday, 15 was done. And if you look at Mr. Nyineku himself, he will testify in the matter.
Okay.
And his witness statement is in the region of over 400 paragraphs.
Wow.
Over 470 paragraphs.
Wow.
So that's a lot more to go. So,
all right.
On Wednesday, it will come up again.
So I'm sure that with the JB killer case, there was a no-show because the jurors are still on strike.
So it was one of the cases that yesterday I was talking to Lily about.
See, this is one of the
absolutely.
The jurors why are the jurors on strike? Because of money.
And you could see clearly that if the jurors were present, this very case by now, we will be hearing probably a date for the jurors.
So JB killer and the Abyssinian murder case, all of those cases.
Ayoma. Yes, all of them attempted murder. All of them yesterday. All of them were called. All of them were adjourned because you called. The jurors are out because what they are saying since May 16 that they declared a strike, they are not back. So all the cases, Gregory Afuku, Kaswa ritual murder, the Kaswa ritual murder, we are the point of the jurors returning their verdict. They will be addressed by the prosecution. The defense will address them. Then the judge will sum up the trial and then verdict. But it didn't happen. So JB Killers yesterday, the lawyer Adankwa was present in court. Sefako Bache, the principal state attorney, who is the prosecution, was present in court, and the courts. the accused jurors were absent.
In
relation to the
ABC
murder case, Richard Jakpa, lawyers, prosecution, and Ahmad Dinkra, senior state attorney, they were present. Jurors.
But they know that the jurors are on strike, so why are they even? I don't know.
No, but you don't know what will happen.
You don't know, maybe the
and when accused persons are in custody, too, there's a time frame that you need
they have to be coming to court.
they have to be coming to court for the question. So, JB Dankwa, Sexy Dondo, ABC murder, attempted murder, all of them were jailed because, yes, that's my friend.
So let's talk about what's coming up in court today. Oliver Barker, former returns to court.
Yes.
With his treason felony case.
Yes, so Oliver has 2 cases in court. The other leg is with Honorable Abed Kandapa, the National Security Minister. That one is in relation to defamation. But this very one is the one that he was arrested sometime in 2022 February when he was accused of trying to stage a coup and all that. So treason felony is the 2 count of treason felony. He has pleaded not guilty. In fact, this was the case that he refused to plead to them because he said that the charges, we look at the brief facts and then the statement of offense, they were defective in nature. And he cannot plead to that. But the court made reference to statute, the law, what the Criminal Offences Act says, and entered a not guilty for him. And this case is also a jury trial. It's going to face, it's supposed to face a jury trial. So, based on what is happening, you anticipate what is likely to happen today.
A no-show as well.
Absolutely. So this case is before Justice Mary Mami Ikwe-Yensu, Criminal Court 3. But definitely the case will be called and we'll know what the judge will say in relation to this very case.
Ato Forcing is back in court.
Yes, ambulance.
And Mr. Jakpa.
The famous Mr.
Jakpa.
Famous or infamous.
He's the man of the moment in town. So you see him walk there. Very, very, very.
The military man.
The military man, yes. So when Mr. Jakpa is. So today, what the expectation is that the Attorney General's department, or the Attorney General, will conclude cross-examination of Mr. Jakpa. So this today happens to be promises to be the final day of Mr. Jakpa in the witness box. If all things being equal, and what was said in court the last day is anything to go by, then today will be the last time that Mr. Jakpa will be in the witness box, and Attorney General will subject him to cross-examination. At the last court sitting, we told you enough about what has happened and all that. And then he himself has been speaking. I was asking him a question about why you asked him a simple question and it would take Mr. Jakpa a whole time to answer. He said, look, some of the questions that you are asking me, it doesn't demand a yes and no answer. A yes or no answer. Even if you want yes or no, and you won't get it from him. That one, he's made it clear. So in situations like that, he's made it very tough for the court. And this is the reason he's still in the witness box. If that has not happened by now, he would have been discharged. So what we expect today is that Attorney General Godfred Boadame and his team will conclude their cross-examination of Mr. Jakpa today. And when that is done, the indication is that he has some witnesses to call. So Justice Efiasewa Saributwe will make some directive or some orders after today's court sitting. So that is what we do expect, and together with the treason and then the treason felony case. All of them up today.
Okay. Captain, thank you very much.
Thank you very much
for updating us on what will happen in the courts and what took place yesterday as well. But later on in other bulletins, we'll come to you for updates, especially on the Ato Forcing, Jakpa, and Attorney General.
That's for sure.
In the ambulance.
That's very interesting.
Something we're all looking forward to today.